When you think of luxury SUVs, names like Mercedes, Rolls-Royce, or Bentley might come to mind. But deep inside China, a revolution is taking place on the factory floors of its most prestigious automotive brands. Here, steel and leather are transformed into machines so advanced, so indulgent, and so meticulously crafted that they are challenging the dominance of Europe's finest. Today, we're going inside the ultra-luxurious production line of China's most prestigious SUVs, and once you see the secrets behind how these rolling palaces are built, you'll understand why the future of luxury might just belong to the East. It all starts with design. Before a single bolt is tightened, before a single piece of leather is stitched, entire teams of designers and engineers spend years sculpting the SUV of tomorrow. In vast design studios, clay models as tall as a man are carved by hand, their curves carefully lit to catch reflections in the same way a diamond catches the light. These models are scanned by laser, refined by software, and tested in digital wind tunnels that simulate hurricane-force winds. Luxury is not only about beauty, it's about silence, and even the smallest curve in the bodywork can mean the difference between a whispered quiet ride and one ruined by the howl of rushing air. Once the design is perfected, the production line comes alive. Unlike mass-market cars built in minutes, luxury SUVs are born slowly, piece by piece, with the patience of master craftsmen. Robots and humans work together in harmony. Towering robotic arms weld the steel frame with sparks flying like fireworks, ensuring every joint is stronger than stone. Yet, when it comes to the delicate details, human hands take over. In these factories, you'll find workers carefully fitting panels, polishing edges, and checking alignments with the precision of jewelers. Here, tolerances are measured not in millimeters, but in hairs, because true luxury means perfection. Walking through the assembly floor feels more like stepping into a high-tech laboratory than a noisy factory. The air is clean, the lighting bright, and the silence almost eerie. Autonomous robots glide silently across the floor, carrying doors, engines, and seats to the exact workstation where they are needed. Every part of the SUV's journey is carefully choreographed, like a ballet of steel and electronics. And then comes the beating heart of these vehicles. Their engines, unlike ordinary cars, these SUVs are powered by hybrid or turbocharged engines designed not just for speed, but for effortless power. Built in clean rooms where technicians wear gloves and masks, each engine is hand-assembled, tested, and polished before being fitted into the waiting chassis. But if the outside of the car is power and presence, the inside is pure indulgence. Step into the interior production halls, and you'll find the smell of leather filling the air. Here, hides, sourced from the finest farms, are inspected by artisans, their hands gliding over the surface to detect imperfections invisible to the eye. Only the flawless pieces are cut and stitched by computer-guided machines before being finished by hand. Wooden veneers, carved from rare trees, are sanded and polished until they glow like glass. Metal accents are brushed, anodized, and fitted into place with tweezers. Every button, every switch, every panel is touched by human hands, because true luxury cannot be left to machines alone. Even the seats are marvels of engineering. Designed to cradle the body like a throne, they are fitted with hidden massage systems, cooling and heating elements, and memory foam that adapts to each passenger. Workers test each seat one by one, adjusting motors, checking, stitching, and pressing every button to make sure nothing creaks, sticks, or fails. In another section, massive touchscreens and infotainment systems are installed. These aren't ordinary screens. They are ultra-high-definition displays, seamlessly integrated into the cabin, connected to artificial intelligence systems that can respond to voice commands, control, lighting, and even adjust cabin fragrance at the passenger's request. Luxury isn't only comfort, it's silence. That's why engineers spend weeks testing insulation. Panels are fitted with multiple layers of sound-deadening materials. Special acoustic glass is installed, so thick it can block out the roar of a jet engine. Workers step inside finished cabins with sensitive microphones, playing different frequencies of sound to detect even the tiniest vibrations. If a rattle is heard, even faintly, the car is pulled back and reassembled until perfection is achieved. Of course, technology plays its role in safety too. These SUVs are fitted with radar, LiDAR, and cameras that create a 360-degree bubble of awareness around the vehicle. Assembly lines dedicated to electronics install hundreds of sensors, each wired into powerful computers that can predict collisions before they happen and steer the car to safety. In a world where luxury is not only about leather and wood, but also about peace of mind, these systems are as important as the finest materials. The testing process is the final trial. Each SUV is driven on simulated roads that replicate the worst conditions: cobblestones, mountain curves, desert heat, and monsoon rains. Giant machines shake the cars violently to mimic years of driving stress in just hours. Every creak, every vibration is recorded. Engines are revved for days without rest. Transmissions shifted thousands of times, brakes slammed again and again. Only when the SUV has passed this brutal gauntlet is it allowed to leave the factory floor. And when the moment finally comes, the SUVs roll out of the assembly plant in flawless formation. Gleaming under the factory lights, their chrome accents shine, their paint so deep it looks like liquid metal. Workers stand by, proud of their creation, knowing that what they VA built is not just a car, but a statement, a symbol of China's rise in the world of luxury. These SUVs are designed not just to compete with Europe's finest, but to surpass them, offering technology, comfort, and craftsmanship that blends tradition with innovation. For the wealthy who buy them, they are more than transportation. They are mobile palaces, places of power and status, where every journey is an experience. For the rest of us, they are a glimpse into a future where the very meaning of luxury is being redefined. And the next time you see one of these majestic SUVs glide past you on the highway, remember the army of engineers, artisans, and machines that brought it to life inside the ultra-luxurious production lines of China. This was a journey into the secret world where prestige is forged from steel, stitched into leather, and polished until it shines like a jewel. And if you thought this was fascinating, wait until you see what's next. Because the factories of tomorrow are preparing even greater marvels that will push the limits of luxury beyond anything we VA ever imagined.